Gertrude.
What?
Says we're trying to get to Gertrude Street.
Gertrude?
I think. This street.
Langridge?
Yeah, I read it wrong.
Well, I mean Gertrude.
So, which way do I turn? I think. I don't know, is what I think. We are Blue Linen, and this is our story. Rain has forever been linked to hope, growth, and abundance. And on this day, we could relate as the rain felt like an opportunity of new beginnings.
I hope we don't fail to see the beauty of being free.
So we just got to our Airbnb in Melbourne. I don't even think we're qualified to be here.
Let me zoom out.
But it's so cool. This is the living room. Welcome to our dining room. We probably need to turn lights on. This is our kitchen.
Fancy looking espresso machine.
I'm scared for you to use an entryway.
What's in there? Hopefully a washing machine. You need a cane for you and your 75 friends? Let's go. For the next several days, we called this surreal apartment in Collingwood our home. It was such a relief to find a place that felt so warm and comfortable while we regrouped. We only had 8 days left in Australia, but we were more determined than ever to capitalize on the idea of new beginnings and to find comfort in the belief that you can't have a perfect ending without a rocky beginning. All right, it's a ways down this street. Where are we going again? What'd you say?
Queen Victoria Market? I think that's what it's called.
Said it was a 33-minute train ride or a 39-minute walk, so we're just gonna walk it,
Okay.
save the money, save the aggravation of figuring out how to ride that tram. Got the girls in tow. Here we go. It felt good to be amongst the people that morning, pounding the pavement and loving the artistic vibes that Melbourne was showcasing.
What a crazy looking building.
It's like
That's
a
wild looking.
skyline bit out of it. And just like that, we were in front of Queen Victoria Market. I was more than ready to grab some fresh fruit and vegetables and maybe even sample some food vendors on the way out. I can't breathe.
No. It's getting better.
Oh, it's not the way you should walk in.
It's getting better though.
Is it though?
Maybe not. Why did we walk into the fish market knowing we weren't going to buy any fish?
Seriously though, the smells were full-bodied and rustic in that first section. We eventually popped out the other side, and there it was, a sea of fresh fruit and vegetables, and we had a home to take it all back to.
These are some of the cutest cards ever.
Genuine Australian opals. Things were sure starting to look up. I don't know how long the line even is.
Oh, hey. Look, you can order online and pick up at the very front.
It didn't take long for us to catch the scent of hot donuts wafting through the market. So like any good donut aficionado would do, we ordered a big bag of donuts, and we ate them.
Sorry. We are headed to, I think it's, I hate when I do that.
Victoria National Museum, the National Museum of Victoria.
And the Acme Museum. ACMI, Acme. Why are you looking at me like
Because
that?
I'm thinking it's the National Gallery of Victoria.
Yeah. We are up and ready to go a little later than expected, and we're heading to the National Gallery of Victoria and then over to another museum, I believe it's called Acme.
We're standing in front of the National Gallery of Victoria on the south bank of Melbourne. I mean, it's got a big thumbs up, so that's got to mean something, right? We were immediately greeted by two epic statues. This thing is really cool. The art scene in Melbourne had our full attention. From this giant stained glass ceiling to the beautiful paintings that line the walls, everything in this city was trying to tell us a story. Even the walls in a dodgy alley were trying to tell us something. Even they were beautiful and inspiring. As every week passes on this journey to see the world, we have been trying to become better storytellers. The art of telling a story has become an obsession of mine, an art that I so desperately want to perform. When we discovered Acme in Melbourne, it instantly became my favorite museum ever. The entire concept of the museum is the history of humans telling a story, from shadow puppets all the way up to social media. It felt like a real eye-opening experience as we have embarked upon our own personal journey in an effort to learn how to tell a story.
Well, these were all very nice people. All right, you ready?
Is it recording?
Yeah, I hit record.
All right. Well,
We made it!
this is the start of the Great Ocean Road adventure.
Woo!
The Great Ocean Road was one of the places that immediately made it onto my must-do list when we started talking about taking an extended trip around the world. Now that we were here, I felt free. Mostly though, I felt really grateful for the opportunity to have this experience.
We're getting ready to go on the Kenneth River walks and hopefully see koalas and kangaroos. There's a koala! Uh-huh. It's so cute!
Are we recording? So we just finished the Kenneth River Koala Walk and it was a success. We found one koala,
One bunny.
some ducks, some birds, and we didn't even have to walk that far. So, success. Now we're heading to Apollo Bay for the night.
You walked right past the koala.
I know, bad eyes.
Our first day on the Great Ocean Road was pretty awesome.
Let's go.
But that second day, now that was next level.
We made it to the 12 Apostles, and I'm pretty sure we're the only crazy people out here without like proper winter gear. We are freezing, but it was well worth it. It is beautiful.
What a stunning view. One of the most stunning views I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm not sure, but it looks like rain's rolling in too, which is kind of a crazy view. You can kind of see out there, and then you get over here and it just goes straight haze and fog. It looks misty. It is freezing out here, but my goodness, what a view. What a place on earth. Wow. Woo! Woo! Tell you what, it's cold out there, but man, I'm not even joking. Probably one of the top 3 views, if not the best view on this planet I've ever seen. But it was intense out there. There wasn't a bad view in sight that day. Yet again, we found ourselves in the right place at the right time. And once again, this was one of those days that made all the other days worth it. We had turned that rocky start into a storybook ending. All those days in the car, all those days of exhaustion and frustration, they were barely a memory as the Great Ocean Road commanded our attention and allowed us to be present. This is a story of not letting discouragement stand in your way and remembering that a perfect ending isn't free. Sometimes you have to work a little harder to find one. Thank you for your hospitality, Australia. These last couple of weeks have been absolutely brilliant. A truly eye-opening experience that will forever remain a part of the people that we become.
You ready? Perfect. We are going to keep your arms out a little bit, just keeping them there the whole time.
Okay.
You're a natural. Let me know if she gets too heavy at all.
All right, turn for me just a little. You're so cute. Oh my gosh.
Would we like a group photo today?
Yes, please.